Good morning. It's been a while. You know this is a recent video because I couldn't fake this.
Look, it's getting much better. I've got a lot more movement now. Back to work full time. Had 8 weeks off, and I ran the other day, did a mile. Anyway, we got a little job I thought I would show you today. It's quite interesting. We've got to get a house to a rentable state for a client. We've done the ICR, sorted a few bits out, and we've had to add some smoke detectors into the property. It had 3 originals, which are straight swaps, but then we needed to add 2 carbon monoxide detectors in different rooms where it was impossible to run cables. So we'll show you a little hack of getting those alarms on the same system. So we're going to go do the smoke alarms, but we've just been called out. Look, there's a TV bracket, and look, that's why, James. He's used wall plugs.
Really?
Look, he's used a wall plug in the no wonder. Look at the counter lever on that. So we got to sort this out because this is the one we finished a while ago. Look, but they rent it out, so this nearly fell on somebody. So.
Oh dear.
Dusty, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like the cleaner. To be fair, he did have 2 good ones in the bottom, but you want them in the top really for the counter lever, but obviously went with what he had. Yeah, I'm a little bit peed off. Look, we added some sockets in under there, and then they've had a handyman come in and do the TV. So he's disconnected our socket, he's left single insulation in the cavity and then done that. Look. So now we're gonna have to put a box back there where he goes in, blank plate, and then put it down to there and do it properly. What a sausage. Freaking state of that now. Well, we put the socket back on, we've extended it as it should be, that'll get a blank plate. We've got to just check these data cables out, hoover up, we've put the new bracket on, and then get TV on it. There we go, not bad for an old plumber. Right, back at the rental now, where we did in the ICR. We fit the new light, PIR. James, get the key from the secret pot that no one knows about. There we go. So there's the board. It's pretty good, to be fair. A few little bits, but we've rectified. So in here, they've got a boiler there, no carbon monoxide, and then here, kitchen, existing heat is gone. We've got to replace it. And then optical, it's a swap. And then top of stairs, I can't see it, I'll show you. There, 3-core links, all these together. So in the event of a fire or an alarm, one will go off and it will set the whole house off. So what we've had to do is add in, open fire is going to be used, carbon monoxide needed, mains linked. So we managed to pull from this lighting circuit a 1 mil up to there. So you'll have live, neutral and earth, no 3-core link. Different circuit to the smokes all together. And then same here, managed to pull a live, neutral, earth up to there. No link with a 3-core. So what we've got is ACO, obviously, and then look, Smart Link compatible. These are lithium ion and they come with a 10-year guarantee. So what you get is the alarm. Get your alarm. Quite clever. Standard base, all of them. So standard base, you'd have live, neutral, IC interconnecting, and then in here, a little earth terminal connection. That's great when you want to retrofit, bang that on there. And then if you've got a 3-core, that one goes off, that'll set all the others off. But because these ones, we're putting, only have a 2-core and we need them to link, we've got these, which are smart module links, which when one goes off, that's got a 3-core, we can plug that straight in there like that. So we fit this one now in here, carbon monoxide with a smart link. And then that one there, we'll put another smart link in. So we have another one of them. And then when that one goes off in there, because we have no free core, but we have the smart link, that will then set that one off and set all the others off. So then we're going to put another smart link in this one here, because we've only got a 2-core on Earth. So when that one goes off, that will talk to that one and set them all off, and also set the other one with a smart link. So we're adding 2, so we need 3 smart link compatible bases. So in total we got 1 optical, should be another one, 2 optical, so that's for the bottom of the stairs, top of stairs. If you have a look here, where does it say? Where does it say? There we go. Hallway, landing, living room, bedroom. And then we have 1 heat for here, which is kitchen, so kitchen or garage. And then we got the carbon monoxide, 2 of those, James? 2 carbon monoxide, which is obviously can go anywhere, but they're all smart link compatible, so we can fit the modules. So we do that now, and we'll show you it all working. Are you filming?
Yeah.
Look. Oh, look at that. It's getting better. Right, let's stop messing around and let's get on with it. 3 smart links. So we've got 2 carbon monoxide and 1 heat. So look, it's a little antenna. See, that says antenna. That's your antenna. So you feed that in there, like that. And then that in turn is feeding that in there. So you keep going. Like that. Okay, 1 in there. Two. And then the last one, the heat. 3. And then we just put them up in our positions with the bases, like so. And then they'll all talk to each other. Right, as James has just realised, that one he's about to work on isn't on the smoke alarm circuit now. So he's going to isolate that, put that one up for me. We're just going to do the pen quick. Yeah? You on? Is it beeping? Do it again then. There you go. So if you look here, we've got smoke alarms and then lights down. And then we've actually got 3, haven't we now? Lights utility area. So those 3, we'll have 3 smoke alarms on. So in the Eco packs, they give you that little smoke alarm sticker. So just make sure if you do use the smart links, update the circuit chart just to say that you got smoke alarms, and then we'll also put that on there. And then we're going to print a label out to say current EICR, 5 years or change of tenancy, or whatever the letting agent agreement is. We'll be quite active in the comments when I upload this video. Anyone that wants to know, I had a displaced fractured patella, which is displaced, it moved, fractured, it split in half, and patella meaning the kneecap, so the kneecap split in half, and they've screwed it back together, put a wire around it, and it's fused. It's fused now, but it's still bloody painful. This one is upstairs. It's just fed by a 3-core. So you've got live neutral earth, interconnect, black, sleeve brown. Some sleeve it, some don't. I do, I've done it for years. So ideally you would get another 3-core from here, link it downstairs, and wire to that one where James is, and then to that one in that extension there, but it's just not practical to do it. That's why we're using the smart link. I think they're 25 to £40 depending where you're getting on, but imagine the labour, cost of materials to get that downstairs. It's just so much easier to put the smart link base in. But lid, cable cover. There you go, mate. No, not even you can reach that. So this one's got the interlink, but I can. There you go. That one in, please. Dun, dun, dun.
Can't see.
Lovely. Right, we'll put the mains on in a sec. One more to do then, mate. In that extension is, please. I've done all the others, look. The only other thing we did note on the ICR is that these bezels are missing. I mean, it's not dangerous, it's just annoying, so I put a C3. Would you have put anything different for that? And then that's it really, that was it. And then I was a bit worried about all these, but actually they're all earthed. Checked them all. Right, look, all 3 circuits are back on now. We've got mains light, smart link in this one. Yeah? Going off? Yeah. Go and check upstairs. Sorry to the headphone users. Right, you go upstairs now, please. Yeah. Right, do that one. That's that one. That blue light. That one. That one there. I think they'll wake up to that. And this one here, which is all linked with a smart link. Yeah! Absolutely stunning. So fill the label out, 11th of the 7th, 25, which is today. Number of alarms on circuit 5 and they're on circuits 4, 5 and 6. James is going to get a labeler now, so we can just label up when we've tested and currently ICR, whatnot. And just thought this might be interesting for people, this is called a loop supply. So the supply will come in to this property first. As you see up there it is, look, which I think is a bit dodgy. But anyway, unprotected mains comes in there. It's obviously boxed in behind this wall, comes in, loops down, goes into this property, live and neutral. And then they've ran a PME off of there, look. So the earth and neutral are technically the same thing. And then meter tails out to the board. And then here, this one will loop up, go out, and then go through the property to next door because it's terraced. So if you ever wanted an EV charger, you'd have to get this problem sorted before you'd be allowed an EV. Because imagine this one had one, the next door and the next door, you'd overload this one cable incoming to these 3 properties.